Hey, Life Groups, this is Pastor Joel, and as always, it was such a privilege to be able to preach this Sunday morning. And my heart, my prayer for you guys, I mean, our church as a whole, and your groups in particular, is that we would all be changed and transformed. Guys would be transformed by this, I guess, greater awareness of what our adoption means and what the fatherhood of God means for us. It's definitely been transforming my life, the way that I pray, the way that I fight against sin. And this doctrine, man, it'll change so much about us. And I think really, as with any doctrine of the Bible, really, but this one in particular has been so strong in my heart. The realization, the greater awareness, walking in the adoption of God, God's adoption of us, and walking in the greater awareness and living and walking in light of his fatherhood over us. It will make us a more prayerful people. It will make us a more joy-filled people. It will make us more passionate worshipers. It'll make us more forgiving. Make us a more gracious people who are both filled with grace and a greater awareness of God's grace for us, as well as the grace that we give towards other people. There is so much that this doctrine of adoption and the fatherhood of God over us will do for our lives. And so I hope you guys have an amazing time tonight discussing the questions having to do, some general ones like what stood out to you the most about God's adoption over us, or his fatherhood over us. And so I just hope that you really enjoy these questions and that they help you as a community drive those doctrines deeper into your heart, so that they bring about real change in your lives. Please remember to continually pray for our VBS this week. As you guys watch this video, we will have completed day 1 of VBS, so please be in prayer. Thank you to all who are involved, specifically with helping with it. And please be in prayer for the kids, for the families, for the helpers and volunteers and staff working on this, that God would lead us, give us energy for it, but really that he would save lives and do that work of the Spirit in the hearts of the kids and their parents, as well as the Awana program and the midweek studies we have coming up after this. I ask that you guys would be in prayer, as we've really created this as a follow-up for families to come and be involved and start getting plugged into our church. That's our hope. That's our prayer for families who either aren't saved, which would be amazing to watch them come to the Lord and become a part of our church, or families, maybe they're Christians, but they don't really have a church, or they don't have a church that's really giving them God's word and shepherding them and giving them the community that they need to grow in the Lord. And so that's our hope, is that we could draw families like that to our church, and that we'd see the Lord work a revival in those ways. So love you guys. Have a great time fellowshipping tonight.